The game is over.
Is that how you want to introduce this to everyone who's tuning in over on the Twitch live stream? It's like, all right, let's get to this point. Welcome everybody here on the main live stream. You're joining us all here. We'll be streaming out and talking about this in Dota TV, like myself and Luminous.
Yes. Where Cloud9 has to win the early game.
After looking at the draft, we, in our expert's opinion, which I don't know if it agrees with the panel or not, but we're going to basically say, C9, if they don't win the first 5 minutes, it's over.
It's over.
It's just over.
It's all over.
There's nothing more to be done. But then again, maybe this could help him. Eternal Envy stands Night Watchman up on the cliff, and all of DK break out of the smoke.
Okay.
Lanham is pretty close, but he won't get there all the way.
But here's the thing, though. You go in there and you war down and name what's camp. So where's he gonna get that quick mech that you talked about?
30 seconds.
That's for Aoi to figure out, not us, right? That's not our job.
Aoi goes Radiant jungle. Actually, this could work. This could work. Bone 7 just like protects. We put wards up there. Like they'll see when DK comes down south. Yeah, and Aoi just stays inside the Radiant jungle, ignoring his jungle. Actually, he kind of has to anyway, which is the worst thing you can say to poor Eternal Envy. Eternal Envy. He got the Storm Spirit, he gets to take a safe lane, nice thing for him, but at the same time it's a safe lane Storm Spirit, which could easily get zoned out by an Undying. Now, the dual lanes, it looks like we're looking at a DK. They're going to run Ice is Undying on this top lane. Paladai is just beating him down with a fist, but it's going to be Lanham and Undying, a dual off lane. It's going to be MMY babysitting Burning on the bottom lane. So this might have been just in case the Axe ended up on the bottom lane. Now, Sing Sing gets to go one-on-one with Mushi in the mid, and that leaves basically our only lanes left with Aoi in the jungle, and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, we've gone through everything.
Yeah, the most important thing to point out right now is that Cloud9 do not have any sentry wards, so the jungle is blocked for good. Aoi is not going to have a good time at all. So
Did he go back? He actually went all the way back.
Yeah, I mean, he really can't jungle in the enemy side.
Then again, no, I think he's okay in his own side. Like, I've seen Fly use one camp and still be able to farm up level 3 within 4 minutes. So
yeah, but you don't pick the Enigma to do that, right?
No,
you pick the
don't.
Enigma to get that quick mech.
He's a real flash farmer.
Yeah,
that's what he's meant to be.
We'll see what kind of magic that Aoi can pull out. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Spawn 7, Clockwork versus a dual lane. Burning won't really do too much here in terms of killing, but Ice, top lane, first blood.
Yeah, there goes your tree, and he's going to go for more. He actually went for the tombstone up at level 2, kept the gate going, and Undying. It's a double kill for him. Lanham will be here as well. Pylai die, ready to fight it out. But he's back quickly. That's not a great thing up against Ice. Look, he's got 5 points. He's almost at 1,000 life points 1.5 minutes into this game, just because the amount of decay he's throwing out.
It's such an aggressive lane. Cast flies out from long range, and DK, I mean, he's going to harass you with decay for days.
Speaking of aggression, look at the middle lane. Sing Sing is creep skipping this out. This is his way of battling up against an Ember Spirit, but this is so risky. One support coming in for the trio. The pings are coming out there from Dazzler going, do you want some help? Do you need some help? He's going to be okay.
Yeah, I think Mushi and Sing Sing will fine, but here comes the courier. It's walking out here on the mid lane. That's not going to get sniped because Axe is back. Yeah, so maybe that's what Sing Sing was going for. Maybe even delay the courier a little bit.
Maybe it's also a way he knew he could get the farm.
Yes.
That was literally it.
Yeah. Again, to reiterate what Toby earlier said, they need to win the early game hard. And it doesn't look like they're doing it that hot, man. Starting out with 0-2 from
middle lane. We got movement coming in from Lanham. Now, there's a couple of creeps here, and they're going to try and kill off Sing Sing now. There's Searing Chains and Flame Gun up at level 2 on both. At the same time, actually, maybe Ice is up a little bit too far. Where's their stunner? He's in the jungle.
He's actually so tanky.
Malefice is their only stunner. Now, Lanham, Invis Rune, he's looking at Aoi 2000. He can actually just cause him a lot of problems by just cancelling the Clarity, the next one he uses.
Or steal his experience.
Yeah, or steal his experience. Or both. Why not both, man? Everyone have a taco.
Wow. I don't think he even now cleared through that camp anymore. Meanwhile, it looks like Dazzle was killed by neutral. Meanwhile, Bone 7, though, he's kind of out there by himself. The wolf will get cleared out by the camps.
There's movement, though, coming over now from Mushi. He doesn't have any points in Sleight of Fist, so he can't move quickly over there. But Bone 7, seeing the upside of this right now, Lanham got himself into the stack, and Bone 7 was the man trying to chase him down. He expended everything he had to try and get that kill.
Yeah. Well, Cloud9, all they're really in for the early laning stage is just experience and some slight bit of farm, because once level 6 come, it really could change up, depending on Clockwork skanks. It really will just come through from Clockwork, because when you run a safe lane Storm, especially a safe lane Storm that just gave up First Blood, you need to farm, and farm for a long time. We'll see if Envy's going to get the room.
And MMY, that sentry ward was right on the edge of getting rid of that observer, which was blocking up his cam. Aui's into middle lane, smoked up, and Sing Sing, he already starts off with the call. Unfortunately, Mushi went into a sleight of fist and actually dodged the call out from Sing Sing.
What a player.
Now he goes for Searing Chains, and Sing Sing, Living Armor's going to protect him. Support's on the way in, and it's coming in from Aoi 2000. Malvis under Mushi, Sing Sing, he doesn't have Culling Blade, but he goes for a secondary call here, and Mushi, he should die here. Bottom the Searing Chains off! Aui's going to go down the tower! MMY comes in, takes one, he's looking for a second. Sing Sing up the hill, 49 life points as it's actually popping up the south. He's away to safety right there.
Top lane here looks like Lamb is found. He's stuck in the trees, and that's not where you want to be, next to the big bad tree. Oh, he's actually healing quite a bit though. The cast.
No. The heal, the decay.
No.
Malifus, Pylite, Die almost got locked in by the Undead Army, and maybe he won't get himself away from this one. Decay off cooldown, 3 seconds time, but Ice just fist bumping him down.
Even though it's a 1-for-1 trade, I call that a big victory for DK, because when you run an off lane and you trade evenly, man, that's exactly where you want to be. Ice almost level 6, and he has the arcane boots. Really, the early game, all you have to worry about on dying is mana, and he's found the solution already.
Yeah. And they're moving in deeper. Like 5 minutes in, you got arcane boots. You've got stick charge as well. So when he can't be spamming out his static remnants, that will cause him more problems than good. And then you've also got Ice with another 500 gold up his sleeve. So there's so much to play around with. And this is the point where I wasn't quite sure about Bone 7. The Wolves are starting to go up in levels. They're actually up at level 3 now. Middle lane, Sing Sing might be in a little bit of trouble. He's getting stung up here. He goes for the call to try and make sure it's basic attack damage. I'm not going to go into a Searing Chains. Searing Chains will still be able to latch, and Sing Sing is dropping low. He's going to get Living Armor up, and Paradise working overtime to keep this lane working. But is it really? 28 for 1 up against a 31 for 4? He's not controlling Mushi, he's not getting kills.
Yeah, when Axe was spammed as the first counter pick to Lycan, they had to imagine laning against the Lycan. And going back to the Lycan, man, he's the lead farmer in this entire game. So I don't think the Axe pick has worked out. I don't think the lanes has worked out. So the question is, where's the recovery? How do you recover?
I don't know how, man.
I think you start by hitting hooks. One of the most powerful early game
Punch isn't in this game, man.
No. The Clockwork hook.
I know. Malvis done right now. Ice goes to Omen Form. Drops down the Tombstone as well. And he's battling up against the army of conversions. Look at the heal coming in as well.
Yep. Oh, there's that. Yeah, I do want to point out that Clockwork does have a 3 points into his battery assault.
Oh, Mushi. Right on Sing Sing. The call's already failed right now with the Poison Sting. He's looking for some extra damage. The support coming in from Bone 7, but instantly out from Spirit to Spirit. Mushi locked under the range of the tower. The Dazzle actually being pushed back. He needs to get a Shallow Grave over here on Mushi. He's got one more Spirit he can throw and get himself out, and then Bottle Charge. Maybe one Spirit out. Oh, no, the attack!
I'm surprised that actually he went in for that kill, because I think the trade definitely favored Cloud9 by a huge amount. That gave level 6 to Clockwork, and that's really the beginning of the comeback for Cloud9. It's all up to Bone 7's shoulder. How broad is it? How much can he lift?
It's gonna be difficult, man. Burning is now getting life on this bottom lane. Is that the full flat? Yeah, he's bought the full flat of Vladimir's offering on the bottom lane 7 minutes in. So the pressure towards his bottom tower with just the restoration as well as Vlad's can easily force out the tier 1. And Sing Sing's actually been switched now. Sing Sing's been switched down to the bottom lane. So he's in charge of defense up against DK on the bottom lane.
Looks like it's going to go Vanguard first as a method to actually perhaps reduce a lot of damage coming out from Lycan. And that's going to take away their offensive capability, though. You talked about their early blink to actually set up ganks and kills. Yep. They're looking really over to Bone 7 again.
They have no choice right now, though. Yeah. If they need to put him on this bottom lane, and they need to have him being the one to deal with the Wolves. Clockwork can't do it, because he battery assaults and does nothing to them. But Sing Sing spin, that works. Yep. However, up against the entire lineup of DK, that's a little bit harder for just one Axe.
I think it's actually safer just to go for a tower trade if you're Cloud9 instead of trying to hook in and defend. And it seems to be that's the conclusion that they have came onto as well. Tower's going to get glyphed, but it's going to get destroyed quite quickly.
Mushi's here for the kill. Bone 7 and Sing Sing both going to get caught out. Searing Chain only on Sing Sing, however, and Bone 7 realizes there is nothing he can do. Cogs won't help him out. Besides goes into ultimate form, and he's still got the 3 levels up in Tombstone. They've taken tier 1 tower and will just force it. Burning in his ultimate form, they fortify their own structures because that's where Aoi, Envy, and Pylight Eye are trying to force. It's a tier 1 tower on the top lane, MMY rotates over so the heals are real, and Bone 7 can't do much. He can try and hookshot in, but they need mass TPs. Top tier 1 tower is gone. But I think they're accepting the trade here. Slider Fist is on cooldown for 2 more seconds, so Mushi couldn't go for Bone 7. And he's actually in TP top lane. So they want to keep the better controller here. There's still a Spirit on bottom lane if action does break out. So DK can still fight as 5.
Oh, and here comes Envy.
Why is it still that close?
He needs to get out. I think he really just needs to stay up top and just farm.
So this damage does literally nothing because the Flame Guard is just doesn't care.
Yeah. Well.
Then again, Envy doesn't really hit that hard either.
Flame Guard only blocks Magical, so...
True, yeah.
He was just doing a little bit of harass. Well, I mean, Cloud9 is, I think sitting ducks would be a little bit too strong of a word, but they need to actually fight back. Because right now they're just on the floor taking it from DK.
Yeah.
Might come from the mid lane here. Here comes another tier 1 tower push. The problem with this lineup is it's so hard to actually for Cloud9 to go in and fight. Because you're fighting into a Tombstone and the massive healing coming out from Witch Doctor and Dazzle. And if there's no fight, yeah, they'll just roll over your towers.
And you think like Sing Sing's meant to go in there and tank up against that, but he's having his strength basically drained away from him. And not to mention everything else that DK is throwing his way. Spinning just even 2-3 times during these fights might be lucky for him. And Mushi is waiting for a Slider Fist just to Searing Chain him up behind the tower. Just while the creep wave's there too. And the Rockets are scouting out for Clockwork. Eternal Envy with the DD room, which you grab from top river, is now forcing the tier 2 tower out. Weave actually went over on Mushi, so there's a nice little buff up coming from the DK lineup. So Ember Spirit's getting tankier and tankier, while Sing Sing's actually getting weaker and weaker. More support's coming in from the side as Bone 7. He's going to try and hook in through the rear here, and Sing Sing, well, I tell you, he'll try and blink him, because he went Vanguard, he can't really do it. So they let the tier 2 tower go. Envy is also coming up through the river. They're going to try and catch out DK right now. Any kind of stragglers, Pilot is still here, and DK, they're staying as a good squad. Mushi moves down, still there's no vision. Now the Clockwork, hook shots in, it's going to push Burning out to the side. Lanham was the main man who was brought down, but the Shadow Grave will protect him. Sing Sing got a nice call off, but again, he's in the middle of an entire lineup of DK that's already pretty damn fat. And one of them being a fight Lycan.
This is Rax. There's Mech already finished.
Oh,
Therefore, coming Envy. Envy's gonna jump back out, but the Wolves, he never stops. He's going for the kill. There's the healing ward. The chain's gonna come through. Envy's gonna go down. I think. No, he's gonna walk out of there. Here comes Ice, and that's enough. The heal's right there. And looks like this is gonna be a runaway game. There's just no way to stop this push.
This is 2 Rax.
What is the D push?
This is almost there is none. Midnight Pulse is it.
GG!
11 minutes and 14 seconds. The GG call comes out from Cloud9 here in game number 2. Game number 1 made its run to marathon. Game number 2 was over before it started. Game was good.
The draft wasn't good. Draft was quite bad, if I have to say.
There was definitely some serious faults coming out of it, but Cloud9, they try to roll the dice, they try to play an Axe lineup, and the level 6 never arrived. And DK, it was a perfect play. The Undying pickup from them really just pushed their advantage so early on. I'm just a big fan of the draft. You know what? I think we should wrap that up right now, Lumi. So, yeah, thanks for watching us. Lumi, myself, back to the panel. That's it.